Very well, welcome back to Let's Play Theia the Crimson Eclipse. I'm sick, I have to stay at home for 5 days, but it doesn't matter, because that's the perfect time to record more episodes. Last time, we left ourselves here in this triple path split, in which we'll have Aura's team, incredibly enough, we need to follow these people. Then we have Martia on her own, and then we have Ferion, Rudra, Nadia, and Elvet, which they're probably going back to the Mavericks, because they just escaped Borgol. Anyway, I think we're gonna probably see all of them today, because these two are basically just cutscenes. And, well, this one kind of too, but it leads over to the next plot point where where there will be more action. Anyway, we'll start from Horus' party. Meanwhile, in Mistia, the investigation of Levitzow's murder is in progress. No evidence has been found in 7 months. Lord Grant's return to the capital might prove decisive. Indeed. Majesty, Lord Grant has finally returned home. My Emperor, it is a pleasure to see you again. Grant, I'm glad you're safe and sound. And there's no need to be formal. It's me, Latimus. You are the Emperor now. Shattered liberties should not be allowed. I'm glad to see you as fine as ever. I finally got through the tragic demise of my father, and now that you're finally back to the Mystian throne, I'm ready to revive this decaying empire. Majesty, you will surely come to know that Sheridan, traitor of our empire and murderer of your father, was finally caught and Raken awaits our final verdict. Justice will be done. I was informed, thank you. The Sabbath Division is still searching for clues in the crime scene, but now, since you're here, their help isn't needed anymore. Horus, notify the Sabbath. The search is over. Me and Grant will handle this. Yes, Majesty. Grant is finally back, and Seth's escape is over. I better speak with Shylock. He'll be probably on the crime scenes, where Kryan Levitzow was murdered 7 months ago. So now you're in control with Horus, you can save. Also, you should probably check the gear of Horus, and if he has anything, especially protection, that you may want, take them out, because this is your last chance of doing so. Barnell doesn't have anything, and Sophie doesn't have anything, so let's strip everything away from these characters. Now we're supposed to go up here, so I'm gonna do that very quickly to see what they have to say. Hey, Sabbath. Hey, General Kane, Lady Sophin. The Emperor gave orders to suspend your research. What? He just, what a funny guy this Kane. Heard him right, midget. His Majesty has spoken. No, there must be an error, a mistake, a misunderstanding. We are at a turning point, my friends. How do you expect us to abandon our research all of a sudden? We have been working on this since our division was founded. Finally, the Empire decided to open their generous coffers, and our instruments and our skill set have been developing ever since. To end the research would be just like clipping the wings of a young bird fresh out of the nest. Macbeth, these are the orders. Lord Grant is back, and we don't need more evidence of Sheridan's crimes. Your work here is done. Come on, we've been promoted to White Sabbath not even a month ago. Let us enjoy the moment. We're going to find the truth in no time. Guys, these gentlemen have spoken. The research must stop. Brother, it is an order. Recall your men and get ready to go back to rail. We're going to have so much work once we're back. Work? Like filling modules and stamping papers? Bah, alright. Macbeth, wait! General Kane, I must speak with you in private. Sophin and Varnell are my partners. They should be here. Unless it's personal, of course. Well, yes, it is. What might that be? Come on, spit it out, dwarf. Varnell, Sophin, you have the day off. Feel free to go. Alright, General. Come on, Var. What's going on, Shylock? I don't trust your man, General Kane. That's why I need to speak with you. Is this about your investigation? Exactly. What did you find out? Nothing, I'm afraid, but this place is not normal. It's been months and I can still perceive the magic permeating this room. I know something's up. You mean like some sort of plot? Come on, you can't be serious. Don't tell me you really believe Ariathale could have killed the Emperor just like that, no? Come on, Horus, you're no idiot. Something happened here. Something arcane. What do you mean by that? Something related to the Ariathale? The crystal is part of our lives now, Shylock. Most Atlas technology has been altered to be powered by that source. Of course you can feel that in this room. You'll probably come to the same result if you analyzed any other room of the castle. You don't think I checked? I know what I say, Horus. That it's something big. Something we haven't thought of yet. I'm sure Ariathale is innocent. He was in the wrong place at the wrong time. Don't tell this to anyone. If the Emperor knew of this, he would withdraw the funds I've always wanted for our research on magic. I'm only telling you because I know that you're not stupid, and I know that Ariathale is a friend of yours. So you may want to help him out. This is nonsense, Shylock. I don't know what happened 7 months ago, but every element leads to Seth. The wound that killed the Emperor, Vladimir's mutilation, Seth's escape. What I don't know yet is his motive. Think about it. My life isn't the end of the Levizoa. I serve the Empire, Sherlock. Seth betrayed us, and now he's an enemy. Our enemy. We cannot and must not do anything to save him, no matter what our personal feelings might be. Lord Grant's testimony will put an end to all of this. Seth is going to pay for his crimes with his life. It doesn't matter if I refuse to believe it. This is the way things are. Thank you for trusting me, Shylock, but my duty is to protect the Empire. And that means defending my people from the likes of Seth. Damn you, Shylock, as if I didn't have doubts of my own already. I need to unwind. I'll go see Iseldra. These guys have anything to say? Have a nice day. Have a nice day. Okay, I don't think the NPCs here have anything else to say than what they did way back when, 7 months ago, so yeah, whatever. Do I still have them in the party? No, okay. I should mention that it's possible to leave the castle, and I could probably try to do it right now. Let's see. Let's see if it allows me to do it even with only Auras. It probably will, yeah, okay. So you can leave, and if you leave the castle before Rudra and Barnell go away on their own, you can go like on the Emerald Abyss. You can go to the what's the district? The slums. You can go to the slums and train and do whatever. Mistia is completely explorable as of this point. I just want to save my game on the slot. Hang on, I need slot 2 for later. Someone's going to slot 3. Slot 2 is a little different. We're gonna talk about slot 2 later on in the episode. I want to try going to the auction, because right at this point, new items are unlocked, but I don't think I'll have the items for them. I mean, the design for them. Healing diamonds, whatever. I just wanted to do one, see if I could find something rare or not. There's definitely one that's pretty expensive, but like I think it's like 10,000 Zenith. There's like I think it's an Atlas. There might be an Atlas. There's like 10,000 in it. It's not worth it at this point when you don't have that much money. Of course, if you farm this so much, you might have a lot more than what I have, and at that point you might want to try to get it. But you can also buy stuff. Actually, yeah, let's do buy stuff a little bit. You can also buy stuff for set Steam, or rather not. I mean, nah, let's not do it. I change it every 10 seconds. I know, but that's just how I am. So yeah, if you need items for the other characters, you can go ahead and buy here. And then they will be transferred because the inventory is the same. It's shared between party members. So yeah, I don't think I have anything else to do. I might as well proceed with the plot here. Yes. Oh, it's good to see you. Are you okay? I don't know. I'm haunted by doubts, darling. Horus, what happened? The investigation on Levizo's death. I just spoke with Shylock and he sure Seth is not guilty. Again? Honey, we're all sorry for what happened, but we can't help it. Seth is a murderer. You must deal with it. Yeah, Stop thinking about it, Horus. I'll try. What are you working on? Oh, these two are my new babies. After our first success on Valley on the Zai project, Hogarth obtained other funds to continue his research on the Ariathale base, the genetic alteration, and 2 more children were created. They are dry and fire. At first I wasn't proud of this project, but maybe this is truly the future of Imperial soldiers. Bioautomata. Bioautomata? What are they? They are androids with organic parts created in our labs. Hogarth made them. Our work is to keep an eye on them and check their vital stats. Since they have organic parts, we can consider them living beings. Heartbeats, nervous impulses, and many other nerdy things they'll spare you. It would bore you to death. You could tell them 100 times, but I'd still forget it. I'd never be good at this stuff. Speaking of memory, how's the research of memory loss going? I remember the Zal series is having this issue. Well, at least me and Valiant, we are the only human members. We're still working on it. Unfortunately, the Ariathale has devastating power. He can destroy the rationality of a man in a matter of years. We have to resolve this problem ASAP. A great physical powers at the expense of mental stability. Both me and Valiant considered that when we accepted to take part in this experiment. I can't complain, I'd be dead if it wasn't for you. And my memory still works decently. I didn't forget what day it is today, is? I thought you forget about my birthday. Happy birthday, my dear. As I promised, I'm taking you out tonight. Well, it's good for me as long as we don't go in that dump. Yeah, those robots over there, they're not ominous at all. So, Majesty, I've been away for a while now. How are you? Enough, Grant. Nobody's listening now. You can stop playing the charade. We didn't have time the chance to talk, Latimus. How are you handling the death of your father? You should have expected that. You knew it would happen eventually. You're a monster. I loved my father and you made me do terrible things. You'll see. One day I will break free from your curse and you can bet. You'll pay for everything. Look at what you've done to me, to the Empire, to Seth. You psycho. Be quiet, my precious puppet. Don't you remember the rules? You can do anything if I don't want you to. I control your body and mind, and you should be thankful for my mercy. For I'm letting you live your life without interfering sometimes. I can foresee your every move, every thought and emotion. You're powerless. But you must remember, I'm doing this for my people. A people on the brink of extinction that I swore to protect. I swore the same oath as Neville, but he... Don't you dare call me a psycho again. Enough for now. We have to inform the Emperor Saurian and our knights. Then we have to prepare everything for our trip to Raken. I can bet you wouldn't miss the divine justice for anything in this world, am I correct, Latimus? And after Shaidan's paid for his father's crimes, we can pick this up from where we stopped. You'll soon be the Emperor of Levidzor and Carlet. What do you think about it? Yes, Lord Grant. My father will soon be avenged at last. Good boy. It wasn't so hard, was it? I've gotta say, although Grant is evil, I'm having so much fun dubbing him. Anyway, Path 2 is Martia alone. Seth has been captured, but 2 other prisoners have managed to escape. A team of Holy Knights has been sent to bring back the fugitives. Martia is not with them. Kevin Morris has an important mission for her. That's unacceptable. The Emperors will be furious. There were 3 of them, and you knew they were here. In this prison. Yet 2 of those knaves were able to slip away. And free 2 of their companions. It was a real stroke of luck the galleon had been temporarily moved to another cell, otherwise he would have escaped too. We're inexcusable, Commander. I'm assuming full responsibility for what happened. I wasn't there with my squad. That's still a grievous failing on your part. You're an Amaranth. You're not allowed to fall for such a rookie's mistake. You're right, Commander. While I know that this will not excuse us, we have secured the culprit behind Levidzor's death. No thanks to you. Sir, my superior is not to be blamed. In his absence, I'm in charge of the Epsilon squad. The responsibility is all mine, as written in the code. I appreciate your courage and honesty, Corporal Sersterfield. Had it been for me, I would have closed an eye on this disaster. But the Empress will not overlook this. It is true that the culprit was captured, but what will happen to our renown? 2 prisoners broke out of Borgul. That will not do good for the reputation of our empire. That is enough, Commander Morris. Your Majesty, such an honor. So wish the Holy Rian. Everything is but a part of a plan greater than us, and to us unfathomable. Stand, Keva. What happened here was not a coincidence. The Creator and his son have brought us the killer of the dear departed, the Emperor Tryon Levidzo, a friend of the theocracy. Clearly, the freedom his accomplices was the price we had to pay for this present. Remember the 16th holy teaching of our Creator. There can be no victory without sacrifice. Precisely. We will have more chances to bring the holy justice upon those criminals, but for now we must be patient and show gratitude for what was granted to us. Lord Grant, Sheridan's hostage has finally returned to Mystia. Thanks to his testimony, we will honor the departed Emperor's soul by returning the life of his assassins to the Holy Rian. You may go now. I wish to be alone with the commander. I will call for you if you are needed. Go back to your tasks. I'm mortified, Your Majesty. Kara, you must find Sheridan's accomplices at all costs. Levidzo has entrusted us 3 precious prisoners, and 2 of them have escaped. This will shine a bad light upon our empire. I know too well what would happen to Borgold's renown if word of the jailbreak came out. We will find them, do not worry. Summon the search squads at once, but avoid putting up any bounties over their heads. No one must know they have escaped. Scour every corner of the empire. Put a squad of knights in every town and harbor. And I want Sheridan's cell to be watched day and night. Grant is always in Mystia, and the verdict won't be late. The fugitives must be found before Sheridan's sentence is acted out. That Miss Levidzo and his entourage will come to be present at the execution, and surely they will ask to see the other prisoners. It will be done, Your Majesty. You should put the Epsilon squad on watch duty over Sheridan. Word is they are the most efficient at this. They usually are, but that might not be such a good idea, Your Majesty. The Corporal, Chesterfield, Captain Austin's second in command, lived in Rail for years, and she was intimate with Sheridan. I saw her expression when you mentioned the execution of that knave. I believe she still feels something for the prisoner, and I think she could do things she will regret later. I didn't know that the girl knew the assassin. Very well, Keva, I trust your opinion. I have another task for Corporal Chesterfield. I must act quickly. Getting the prisoners back to Borgold so fast is almost impossible, and I do not want to lose my face. I will make it look like Martia has been plotting with both the Worms and Mavericks. She knew Sheridan, after all. I'm sorry, Martia, but you'll be my scapegoat. How could it happen? Why did he kill Levidzo? Seth was so dutiful. He always tried to follow the rules and stay on track. Then why? Did Eamon's death traumatize him to this point? From officers of the Vanguards to lawbreaker in so little time? Holy Rian, give me a sign, I beg you. If only I could speak with him for the last time. Martia, here you are finally. Excuse me, I was taking a break. Commander Morris is looking for you. He said that he has an important task for you. You will find him in Sector A, where we met the Empress earlier. Alright, thank you. I want to believe that you didn't do it, Seth. If you're truly innocent, then the Creator will do the right thing.
Gods, protect me.
So we're now playing as Martia, and also we can save. I might as well talk to these knights here. Like being Cobalt, I don't care about their ankle, I want to save Araken's Holy Ryan's people. We're doing an Amaranth Knight soon, I'm so nervous. We could go that way too, but there's nothing of interest that way anyway. Morris was looking for you, okay, whatever. Instead of talking about Martia and what she can do or not do, since she won't have to fight anyway, I'm just going to skip that and we're going to talk about it later on in the LP. But she starts with a bulldozer, which gives 40 strength and -6 resistance. I'm gonna take that out, because she doesn't need it. Also, the sacred armor grants dark resistance. It's not too bad, but again, we'll take that away. She won't have to fight, so we don't care. All we gotta do is that, and then we can just move on with the plot, because there's nothing else to do here, not that I know of. I mean, we could probably explore the part on the left, but there's probably nothing over there anyway. After what happened, it won't be easy to regain Commander Mori's trust. I will surely need to do some extra work. What about you? You will give us an answer. Can't believe that some prisoner managed to escape from Borgel. Yeah. You were there, dude. Weren't you here? Weren't you here with all the others, dude? Were you blind? Okay, so this is now under heavy guard. Wait, can I go this way? Okay, this is one place I never go to. Maybe there might be some additional dialogue. Well, I never took. Angle. I've been a holy knight for years, but still didn't manage to become a renowned Amaranth Knight. So, this sparkling over here. Might as well go to skills very quickly. Risan's Light. Can find in an object while exploring areas. Martia can, indeed, do that. So she can see the items. I find that. Yeah, unfortunately, that's as far as we go. Martia cannot jump. And, yep, I think we'll just go through here. Commander, were you looking for me? Martia, yes, I was. I have a new task for you. At your service, sir. After the recent events, we decided to move the third prisoner, Gallian Verdigray, to another prison where we wait for the official verdict from Levitzoa. I want you to transport him to his new destination. Transport? But, sir, this doesn't correspond to my duties. I know, Martia, this isn't part of your ordinary job, but you're the most trustworthy of the Cobalt Knights. I want the prisoner to be in capable hands. Oh, thanks, Commander. You may go. This is your priority now. You will find a secondary prisoner at this address. The prisoner has already been loaded onto the armored truck. Now go. Yes, sir. Commander? Yes, Martia? I wonder if I could speak with Seth, the prisoner. I wanted to talk with him while it's time before the execution. No problem. I will accompany you, but make it quick. We have a job to do. Seth? Commander, is it really necessary to keep him in such a state? He's a killer and a traitor of Livid's own empire. He should have known better than carrying out what he did 7 months ago. With all due respect, sir, this is still an atrocity. He only has 2 days to live. Should he be spending them in this state? Don't make me repeat myself. He's a murderer and a traitor. He does not deserve any mercy. Suppose you wish to speak with him, am I right? I must go now. Be quick. Visits to prisoners of this lot should never be longer than few minutes. And remember, you have an important task to carry out. Do not worry, Commander. I'll be brief. Seth? What do you want from me? Leave me alone. Don't you recognize me? Martia? Yes, Seth. Your hair. Yes, it's different. The Church of Rian forbids the servants from wearing the clothes of darkness, so I had to dye them. I see. Well, you're not the only one to have dyed them out of necessity. Indeed. I'm sorry that we have to meet in these circumstances. After all this time. You might be excused soon, but maybe you know this already. Sorry, you might be executed soon. Damn, I read that completely wrong. You might be executed soon, but maybe you know this already. I guess this much. We never saw each other after that day, and we never talked about what happened. I don't think it matters anymore. He walked away without telling me anything. How do you think I felt? Eamon died and he was a dear friend to me. You're not the only one who's lost someone dear, Seth. But unlike you, I fought back. I found hope and the strength to carry on. And you? What have you done, Seth? You left me. You left me precisely when I was needing you the most. Seth, I admired you. I respected you. I loved you. I loved your bravery. I loved your willpower. And all of that went away. At least, tell me one thing, Seth. Is it truly you who killed David Zoa? What if it was true? Nothing matters right now. Then Horus was right. You really changed, Seth. You're weak. I'm sorry, Martia. However, what is even the point of fighting now? I'm sorry for everything. I won't be able to say goodbye to anyone. Rudra, Therion, Helvet, Neon, Nadia. I failed. Amen, I'm so sorry. At least I will be able to see you again soon. It's strange. Don't you think? What are you talking about? What a strange mission Morris gave you. A Cobalt Knight in shining armor sent to bring a wretched prisoner like me to a prison she never heard of. Because you haven't, have you? That is true. So what? You should have listened to Valiant, Martia. Valiant? Regarding what? Don't trust the guy who gives you orders, remember? And how are you able to hear us? I have good hearing, the best that there is. You shut up, criminal. Don't you suspect Keva even a bit? Haven't you asked yourself anything about the Shady mission? Come on, Martia, I know you will. What reason do I have to doubt the commander of the Holy Knights? The fact that Rael's Magna Vanguard has warned you is a good start. Where are we going, Martia? Do you expect me to tell you? Just trying to keep you out of Mortis trap. Seems to be very long travel. Too long. Is this prison so far from Borgol and so deep in the countryside? I'm not stupid, Martia. I'm feeling the vibrations. The street is now paved, or perhaps the pavement is ruined. That's not an ordinary road. Valentin and his squad have been investigating this mystery for about a year. Sure, I haven't heard anything from the Vanguard for the past 7 months, but I'm dead sure that you knights are in the cahoots with the worms. Certainly you're not aware of these things, so listen to me. Be silent, I'm not interested in your little stories. Sakalai, one of the dirtbags that you and your squad captured after the tragedy that happened in Rael. He joined the Scarlet Worms and was shot and brought down in Rowley 10 months ago. Sakalai, but he was sentenced to 20 years of prison and was brought to Bargel. Martia, your boss is selling prisoners to the worms, bodies for them to use in their genetic experiments. Experiments based on Orihulkin, the so-called Red Crystal. That's just nonsense now. Genetic experiments? You're making this up, Gallian. Enough with your falsehoods. You're leaving them to me, don't you realize that? And this one will probably be the last shipment. I'm sure that Keva went personally to these exchanges. I don't know how, and I don't think anyone else besides them knows about his dealings. Considering the Valiant has practically exposed them, he's framing an innocent person. And that would be me, right? Gallian, for crying out loud. Don't make this journey more stressful than it already is. Alright, in any case, I warned you. This isn't gonna end well. And then you'll know how it feels to be blamed for something you haven't done. Why, are you innocent? Not in the least. I beat those Vanguard's asses to hell and back, and my stay in prison is justified, and to think I was holding back. No one will ever bring back my Allison after all. Brutally killed in cold blood, and for what? I'm not innocent, but Seth and his friends are. What proof do you have? Forget about it. If you don't believe me about the worms, you won't listen to this one too. I gave up anyway. I don't care about my life. Bring me whatever you want. You are the one losing his career, not me. I've already lost everything. I lost the fate of my empire. The same empire that slaughtered my daughter in the first day of the year. The very same day she was promoted to High Vanguard. What do you think I expect from my life? May the worms do everything they want with my body. I don't need it anymore. So, what about your show? Everything went according to plan. Bringing back Nadia and Rudra is impossible now. I will frame Martia for their escape. It'll seem like she brought them to your underlings. Sure, let it go, will scold us, but nothing we can't bear. Then the girl will be framed, huh? I already sent another night squad to bring her in. I told them that Martia was behaving suspiciously and I had her followed. They will catch her right when she's delivering Galleon to your men. Obviously, the prisoner will return to Borgol, but I will send them to you in a few days. Very well. When can I anticipate receiving Galleon? During Sheridan's execution, everyone will have their eyes pointed on him. I'm going to send a squad to Ramage when they send Martia. I give her a false address, sending it 100 miles away from the real checkpoint. The knights who won't be searching to Benedicta will be searching for your hideout, and they'll fail. I will deliver Galleon to your men personally. Good. Well done, Morris. Naturally, your reward won't be as generous this time. I'm sacrificing 2 of my men for your little play. Of course, sir. I have considered that. Look for those prisoners and bring them to me. I'm interested in both, especially the girl. It shall be done. This is the place. Well, where's the prison? Is it in this old marble? Impossible. Come on, give us the... What? You know the usual... Wait, are you... Stop right there. Damn it, Martia. Then Commander Morris was right. No, what? It's not possible. Ferion and Albert had freed Rudra and Nadia, but they couldn't save Seth. Now there's no time to save him and Galleon. They need to escape Borgol's hopeless corridors and get back to the Mavericks. Once they're home, they'll think of a plan. And we get kicked right back into action with Ferion, which won't allow us to go back up there. For obvious reasons. So we're just gonna leave through here. But before we do anything else, we won't go to the Maverick side out in this episode. We'll reserve that for next time. But it's time we talk about glitches yet again. A new glitch was just discovered. Like, I'm talking about yesterday, from the day this video was recorded. Now let me open the status screen of the characters. Let's look at Ferion. Look at his dexterity. 134, not bad. Nadia 101, that's okay. Albert 142, yeah, she's pretty fast. Everything is normal. Should we check Rudra's dexterity? 210! How is he faster than Ferion, who is usually the fastest character in the team and Rudra the slowest? What just happened? Well, basically, what we figured out was that if any character among either Seth, Rudra, or Horus 2, because these are the 3 characters that change their portrait before from chapter 7 to after chapter 7. So before Mistia's chase and everything that happens with Seth and Grant and whatever. Before that, every character before that looks in a certain way, and then the way after looks differently. So we have Seth that changes, Rudra changes, and Horus changes. Any of these 3. If any of those 3 have any protection of Atlas that doubles stats, for example, the Boots of Hermes, which was the case for Rudra, well, they pertain this double stat when they change form. Basically, what happens is this. This thing doubles the dexterity, right? Because it causes auto alacrity. Now, Rudra's initial dexterity was 100. And then it was doubled with the Boots of Hermes to 200. When the game changes Rudra to this other version, it takes the value and slaps it as a new base value. So now Rudra's base value is 200. So it's the doubled value from before chapter 7. And if I equip the Boots of Hermes again, it's gonna double and go to 420. So yeah. And you can do that with anything that doubles a stat. So Hermes are okay. There is an Atlas that causes Reckless. I think I don't have it here, but it might show it. I mean, Nadia can do it, yeah. Bleeding Rush causes Auto Reckless and Auto Bleed, so you can double the strength of any character you want. There might be other Atlas. I think if you invest enough in Borghetti, you can pretty much double any stat you want. So yeah, that's the thing. That's what happened. Rudra just got doubled X for no reason at all. And because of that, I just want to quit, return to the title screen. Because basically made Rudra a powerhouse, which is not supposed to be. I mean, he's strong, but he's not that strong. I have this other save file, which we act to preserve Rudra's actual dexterity. Let's see if I got this correctly. We're gonna open the menu again. And his dex should be 105. Perfect. Now this is the dexterity he should have. He had 100 before chapter 7. He got 5 points because he takes... I think he levels up twice. So he gets 5 points of dex, and that's okay. But that's it. That's it. He doesn't get 210. And yep, that's our main party now. Just want to point it out, this might be passed later on. I don't know if it will. But yeah, that's something you can do. For now, you can do that. Anyway, I think I'm just going to save here. I'll see you guys next time.